In this video, we're going to talk about auction types and BP tiers. What auction types are in the OAS program is the buyer's premium amount that you're going to be charging on your auctions. Even if you do not charge a buyer's premium, you're going to assign an auction type to every single auction that you do on the platform. And the nice part about this is you can have different auction types or BP structures for different affiliates, different auctions that you do. And I'm going to show you how to set that up and how you can assign that to the affiliates that you have that are running auctions on your site. So logged in as an administrator underneath the site management section, I'm going to click on auction types here. And as you can see, we have a number of them created. What we would not advise is deleting or editing any old auction types that have been used in the past. Just leave those on this page. If we ever need to purge that information, just contact OAS support and we'll take a look at doing that from the back end as to not mess with any of the data that you've already accrued. So the first thing we're going to do to create a new auction type is go ahead up here and select new auction type. And this is going to give us all the fields that we need to fill out. The first and most important, at least to start with, is the name. And why that's important is you want to be able to determine what that auction type is at a glance, and the name is the best way to do that. So keep consistent naming conventions, just good data practices to make sure that you know which auction types you're assigning to different affiliates, different auctions, depending on the case. So in this case, I'm just going to make a straight 10% buyer's premium. There's no discounts, nothing fancy here. It's just everything that sells is going to have a straight 10% buyer's premium. In this tiers section, I'll show you this in a bit, that's where we can add different tiers to our buyer's premium based on sold price or hammer price. As I scroll down here, we're not going to do any discounts, like a 13% buyer's premium with a 3% discount if you pay cash or check. That is an option that you can do, and that will be explained or outlined on the bidder invoice if you select to use a discounted buyer's premium. It will give the buyer two different payment amounts based on how they pay. 13% if they pay via credit card, 10% if they pay other methods. But in this case, we're just doing a straight 10%. And what I would do here is just enter the number 10. And as you can see, if you scroll over these question marks, there will have some more information there for you to read as well as to what those fields will do. The affiliate regular buyer's premium, I'm going to talk about here in a second. And then there is a buyer's premium cap as well. So if you wanted to create a $2,500 cap, this is on a per item basis. You can do that here as well. And on the buyer invoice, it would not allow a buyer's premium. It wouldn't show a buyer's premium over that $2,500. That would be the fullest amount that they would pay. So if I go ahead and save that, of course, I just created one called the same name, so we'll get the idea here. If I go back to auction types, you'll see that we've just created auction type straight 10. Now to get into some of those a little bit more detailed BP types, I'm going to show you one that has been used before, and this is it's a tiered buyer's premium structure. And how this is laid out is up to $5,000, the buyer's premium is 13%. Over $5,000, the buyer's premium drops down to 10%, and there's a cap at $1,000. We can keep adding tiers to this BP type or auction type, as many as you need or as you want, that fits into your business model. Now, there is an option here to allow your affiliates or whoever's running your auctions to retain a portion of the BP. So in this case, the buyer is always going to pay 13%, but whoever is administrating the site is allowing the affiliate to keep a certain percentage of that. And what this math actually comes out to is the affiliate's keeping 3% of the buyer's premium. And I'll show you how to get to that math here in a second. So down here, you can see the affiliate regular buyer's premium is 23.08%. So what that is it's 23% of the entire 13% buyer's premium, which works out to 3% that the affiliate keeps. And to show you the math here, that is 30 divided by 130. So if, let's just do the most simple scenario where someone buys a $100 item, the total buyer's premium would be 13%. Of that, or I'm sorry, $13. Of that $13, the affiliate's going to keep 0.2307%. So if I multiply this by 13, we'll see the affiliate's keeping $3 or 3% of that buyer's premium. So the math is a little bit tricky. If you have questions, please reach out to us. Please test beforehand or ask us if you have anything that's different or you need us to run through it. It's difficult to run that math and make it make sense, but let us know. So that's a way that you can allow your affiliates to recoup some costs. Maybe you've made different deals with different people where they only pay half of the buyer's premium to you. And what you'll see is when you run, if I go back to our dashboard, is when you run your BP AR by billing period report, that's where you can see how much your affiliates have collected as far as buyer's premium. It will only show you what your take of that buyer's premium is based on the auction type that you've allowed or selected for that affiliate. And to show you where you can select or choose which auction types your affiliates can use, I'm going to go to the view list of our affiliates here. And when you click on the company name of an affiliate, you will see that there's a whole section here of allowed auction types. So in some instances, you'll only have one. In some instances, you'll allow them to use two or three. But this is where you can manage that. For the most part, you might just have one standard scenario where that's what all of your affiliates will be using. Then there would just be one selection there. And to show you where this is on the auction side of things, I'm just going to go here and edit this auction real quick and show you. The second field here is the auction type. So in this case, this affiliate only has or has only been allowed one auction type to select from. If there were more, they'd be able to choose that from the drop down here. So as you can see, all of that is managed by the administrator through these auction types and assigning those to the individual affiliates. This is it's not difficult, but there's a lot to these auction types and the BP tiers. We just want to make sure you're comfortable and you fully understand. So if this doesn't make sense to you, please reach out to us at support@onlineauctionsolutions.com and we'll run it through it with you. We can share some examples as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.